Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and choosing to watch my video. I appreciate it. Well, today I'm going to be working on TagMeTuesday. This is a challenge at Cathy's Garden here on YouTube. She has one every Tuesday. So this week we're doing like an envelope folio type thing. I'm not sure. So the first thing we do is fold our envelope. I just have a regular, I don't know what are these, business envelopes or whatever, these, the longer ones. So we fold those in half. I think I'm going to give it a little folder there. I've got stuff, I'm glad I'm covering that up. And we're going to trim off these ends. Because we want them to open. So I think I will trim mine so that my my space here is 4.5 inches. Okay. Now I have a ton of stuff over here ready to go, but let me find what I want in this mess of stuff. I'm not finding it. Did I put it up here? I have stuff up here, I have stuff down there, I have stuff everywhere. I thought I was ready. You've heard me say that how many times. I have a couple papers that I pulled that are just handwriting, but I'm not finding them. So I'll quit looking and we'll use this. This will work just fine. All I'm wanting to do is cover the inside of these pockets so that when they're seen, they look okay. That's weird, I can't find that. That is really weird. Of course, I did all this yesterday, and a lot's happened between then and now. Okay, so this, this is, I'm going to cut this one at 4, I think, and 4.5, although it doesn't have to go all the way down. So let's do, this is, okay, let's do 4 this way. You know what? I thought this was, oh, it's not 8.5. Okay, I'm going to have to put something different on each side. Oh my. It's not 4.5, or it's not 8.5 if I had to trim. Okay, so I got something up here I can use. I thought I did. Oh, good. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought I had this already. I really did. Here's my paper right here. Okay, let's do this. But I don't... Yeah, I have enough of it. Okay, so... Yeah, I can do 4.5 this way. Right? It still isn't going to be enough paper. Oh, you guys, I'm getting myself all kinds of confused. Okay, we will go with this. Yeah, I got it. I just had myself temporarily confused. I'm not good at numbers. Not at all. Freely admit it. I spent most of junior high school with the death of my math teacher, and I didn't pay attention. Okay. I was too busy paying attention to where his paddle was and trying to ignore some of the stuff he said. Okay, so now let's see if these fit before I go and, yeah, I figured I'd have to take a little bit off. Well, it's not completely open, that's the problem. Why would that not be completely open? Oh, it's the way my envelope is made. It's glued at the bottom here. See that? But I think I can just, yeah, there we go. I need to glue that together there. Hey, but it'd be a lot easier since it's not glued together to do this, wouldn't it? So if I put that in there, no, I need to take just a hair off of it. Okay, let's give it an ink. Glue works. I kind of unexpectedly left my room yesterday and then never made it back. So I left my glue in the holder, left my lights on, left my computer on. So the kids are doing schoolwork today, so they shouldn't be making too much noise. I want this to go all the way to the top there. Okay, then I need one on this side, and I'll have to trim off a bit too. Tell you what, homeschooling is a lot easier than it used to be. Everything's on that computer. They each have a computer, and it's all on there. So all you gotta do is be able to answer questions if they have any. Make sure, get that glue off of there before I make sure it folds. That would be, yeah, it all folds. Okay, so then we got to do, what is in my way? Something is in my way. Okay, so this side is actually going to be smaller. This envelope's put together weird. I've never quite had one. There's that was coming off. I guess I will do it this way, and then when I fold that over, I'll glue the rest. But I'm sure I need to take off, just like I did the others, take off a little bit. Oh, can I move that up? I kind of didn't get that on there right. Got it. Wow, I'm surprised by that. Take some off of that one. Get some of this. And I'm not worried about, I'm just doing the little top portion because really most of that is never going to be seen. So how are you all doing today? Is it freezing cold where you're at? Oops, I put glue on all that. Oh well. It won't hurt anything. It is very cold here. Very, well, okay. I say very cold. But the school where their mama is working for 2 weeks. I think it's 20 below. Yeah, no, we don't have it that cold. It's 10 here. Right now. It's been lower, but right now, in the middle of the day, it's 10. I've been watching all of the TikTok videos about all the horrible flooding in West Virginia and Kentucky. Thankfully, now I'm just going to fold this up and I'm going to take that off, but I'm going to put some of this on here. Thankfully, our family in Kentucky is not in any of it. It's not far, but it's not in it. Alright. Now, this doesn't look quite right, so I'm just going to give it another cut to make sure. I don't like how that looks all uneven there. Slivers of paper. Oh, I don't know. Got it. Alright. So, excuse me. She then did some stamping, but you know me, with my aversion to the white, I'm going to add some papers to this. And I think it's going to be this. I was going to use this for the inside, but I'll grab something else for that. Okay, so let's cut this down. I don't know why I grabbed this one. I can't do the whole thing with this. I guess I could cut it in half and then do it. Okay, so I think I want to put that one on there. Nope, it's not long enough to wrap around. I thought maybe I could save some of my paper. I need to get that dark edge off of there. I'm really not sure what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm trying here, but I should have looked it over better when I came back in, so I kind of could remind myself of what I thought I would do. So I think I will put this side, oh that's upside down, I will put this side even with the bottom. That way I'm not cutting down there, I'm cutting up here because I don't want to cut through that fold. And I need to see who's been trying to get me here. this one. Oops, I screwed that over because I didn't realize that had some black edge on it too. I think that looks pretty. I'll have to ink it, but we will do the inside first. And on the inside, I want to put this one. It should be able, yeah, let me get the trimmer. Okay, so I think what I will do is glue down the top half, or a half, it doesn't matter. So I think I will glue that down. I'll go ahead and cut it off because I don't want to fold the whole thing. And don't cut through the edges or you're not going to have a pocket anymore. So then, since I've got this part folded, oh, I should have waited to cut that, shouldn't I? Oh, good, it's going to work. Okay. I'm going to fold this up, which it doesn't seem to be quite even. Where's my... Oh, but that messes that up. Okay, well, we're going to go back to where it was and go with this. Okay. So then...
think, no.
Okay, and then we'll fold that back up. There we go. And that made it so that this fold, well, if I would have done it all, I might have had like a funny bump here in my fold. Okay, so give it a little trim. Everything is not exactly straight here. These must be really cheap envelopes. I don't know. I asked my husband for some of these envelopes because the only ones I had were junk mail ones, or just, you know, mail ones. And they all had windows in them, and I was afraid that if I used that, the tags would get caught on the windows. I'm going to take a second here and gather up. I'm getting quite a pile of scraps here. Alright, there we go. Now let's ink this up here. And I'm not sure what all my digitals are today. I know a huge part of them is Scrimping Mommy, but other than that, I'm not sure. Trying to get that edge. Oops. I don't like that white peeking through. It might have looked better if I had taken a paper and wrapped it around on both sides, but this will work. Okay, now I'm going to get, that's still not even with each other though. I gotta cut that. That will drive me insane because it's not. If I can, I can't seem to. There we go. Now let me get my punch, and we're going to punch thumb holes. Let's see. I'm sorry. Center is about right here. I think I will punch one side and then try to punch the other one. Oh no. Oh no. That punch is not going to work. Okay, that did okay. So I'm going to kind of, no it did not, it looks awful. Changed my mind. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm going to turn around and do it at my die cut machine. My die cutter isn't liking it either. I guess I'm just going to have to make do because I wasn't able to get that to go through. I didn't think about it being so thick, but I guess it is. So hand cut will work. It'll be fine. Okay. That up. Okay, so there's just little imperfections about this that are driving me crazy. I think I'll use her because she's got the cream color on. These are Scrimping Mommy. They were freebies. I'm sure I'm going to need to cut this down. So set that to the side. I might use both, have one on each side. I don't know. Yeah, I need to cut that down. I'm going to cut a little bit off the top. Don't need that much blank space up there. And then we'll cut it about, well, I'm going to turn it over and mark it. Cut it about right here. So then I think I will do the same thing with this one and put it on the other side. Go ahead and get it all cut out and then figure out where I'm going to cut it down. And I better make sure that I like how that one looks, and I do. So let's cut a little bit. And then, huh, she's wider than her. That's kind of weird, isn't it? That's odd. Huh. Yeah, I need to cut just a little bit off if I want them to be the same. Or close to the same, you know. Whoa. I just saw something I wanted to use, so I may not be using her after all. I got this. I saw this one in my stuff, and I really liked it, but I didn't know. Okay, let's fold it up. It folds. There's a dotted line there to show you where to fold it. I threw my phone folder, so let's grab another one. Ooh, this one's got ink all over it. I need to get that cleaned off. I think something must be leaking in the bottom of my thing because I keep pulling my stuff out and it's got these black tips on it. And it will all rub off kind of like it's fresh. So, I don't know. Oh, that's the inside. I got it in there. Okay, now. Yes, I like that. Okay, we will use that. Let's get some ink on it. Whoa. This right here. Yeah, I'm not liking how this looks down here. I'm just cutting a little bit off of it. Okay. Then we're going to put her on this side. Let's ink around her. Trying to decide. I kind of think I want to make this a pocket. So I might ought to put her on some thicker paper and cut her out again. Right here, my paper. And I think I'll do the pocket from this side because I can put a little thumb hole there. Okay, that'll just make it easier, you know, hold up better. So if I put her on here, I think I will use my, I don't know if I can use it on my tray. Let's see. I think it's this one right here that I need. Perhaps I should try it on something else first to make sure that's the one I want. Yes, that's it. Okay, center of this is center is right here. Okay, and then this has an envelope punch right here. So I'm just going to stick that little mark in there. There we go. That way there's a little bit of journaling space or whatever on the outside of this too. I messed up that right there somehow. Okay. Now I have to remember not to put glue on the whole thing, right? I have done that before. I've been holding it on the side I didn't want to cut or glue, and I just went right ahead and glued it. Probably gonna want some lace. I don't have any out, so we will do this on the inside. Now, I want to take a, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, this side, let's do this side first. This side is where your little notebook is gonna go. And I need to grab something since you know what? I have something in here I can use. I glued 2 pieces of paper together. Here we go. They're kind of wrinkled, but that's okay. I'll just ink where that wrinkle is. I was trying to use my glue stick, and I wasn't having much luck with it, and I wasn't feeling good. I ended up, that was the last thing I did in here. I actually went to bed at, I don't know, 4:30 with grandkids here. Oh, I gotta decide. I like this side of both of those, so we're gonna cut the other side. So we will cut it to right here. And is that in half? This paper is 7.5. And I could probably, okay, I think I'm going to cut this at 3.5. And then I can cut this one at 3.5 and have 2 pieces of paper. And I hope that will work, because that's not how Cathy did hers. Leave it to me. Oh, I will also have to cut off down at the bottom. It's too long, but we'll do that after. Let's get it all folded up and everything, and then decide. Now, can I do that without sewing them together? I think I could, yeah. Maybe I will just do this. Okay. And then we need to cut this on scoot it over some because I want to see where that is. I don't really want it to go past that. I don't want it to be hanging out. So we'll cut it right there. And I'll probably need to cut one side and then the other. So I'm just going to do this. There we go. Got those little scraps if I need them. Alright. Now, put some ink on here. Every once in a while I just have to stop and get these in the trash. Alright. And of course, if you don't like inking, you don't need to do any of this. It'll look good both ways. It's just personal preference. It won't matter. And I don't know why, but those don't look even. I'm not getting things even today, am I? But I folded them and cut them together, so I don't know why it looks like that. They look fine on this side, but then that one, oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so then I have to decide, oh no, okay, good, I thought it was too long, what I'm going to put across here to hold this down. So, is this wide enough? No. So I'm going to have to go, I think I'll use this. I like this a lot. Where's my trimmer? Oh, I'm going to have to use this trimmer because the ones are long. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Alright, now I need to cut this. My little mark better. And I think I will make it about that wide, I think. Okay. Then we glue this over this, and I'm going to be going right up to the edge. I should have went down a little bit further with my paper, just so you know. But honestly, go watch her video and she'll give you the full tutorial. I'm not even trying to do that. Okay. So then that will hold your little note taking in place. I'm not real sure how that, I don't know, I'll deal with it after the glue's dry. Alright, so now we need this side. And we're going to put a little pocket on it. Maybe we'll do this for the pocket there. Yes, I think we will. Okay. Oops, let me put a little hole in it first. And this time I think I will just do this and just crimp the side that I plan on putting in there. That was a lot faster. There we go. I probably should have put this on stronger paper too, but I'm not going to because I've got the hole punched and everything, and that'll be hard to get just right. Okay. Put this right there. There we go. Okay, and then for inside that, I thought maybe, I think this one would be the best. I hope it'll fit. I'm not sure now. Might have to cut it down more than it's supposed to be. See what this does. Yeah, that is way too big. Okay, so let's cut into the flower there because I'm going to have two on the bottom. And then I'm turning this over and I'm going to mark right there. And then I'm going to cut just a little past that. That will fit. Okay, let's ink. And I think those distressed edges won't show up as much, that it's only the sides after I get it inked. And I will probably glue this to one of my tea stain looking papers like I used here and make that so that it's a better journaling card, but you don't want to sit and watch me do that. I have no doubt of that. Okay, so we've got that. Now on the front here, I wonder if I could just kind of cut around this rose and use it. I think I'm going to cut that. No, I about cut the bud off, but I don't think I will. Actually, I'm going to just cut around right here. I don't like how that was going to look. Oh. I'm going to cut that one off. And before I put this down, I need to make the closure to see where that's going to go. Oh, I kind of really messed this up, but oh well, here. It'll be okay. Oops. Okay, now it needs just a little trim right in here because this is just too much. There we go. Now I think I will use this. It's a lot gentler on these little fiddly pieces than using my brush. Oops, I say that and then I bend it all in half everywhere. Huh. Maybe I'm not gentle. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my thread string here. And see if I have anything that will work with all of this. And I think, oh no, that's not as pink as I thought it was. I thought that was pink. It's more peachy when I get it. Let me see. No, it's pink. That should work, except for it's all unraveled. I like that one because it's thin. Just look, these are thin. Ooh, I could use the green in this one. Let's do that. I'm still not sure about that. That's not the green I wanted. Grabbing the wrong one. This one right here that I can't seem to get out of there. Whoa, these are all getting a mess. Okay, I must have got back in there like that. And hopefully one of these days I will get this back to organized again. Alright, so what we need to do is make two, which is what I did these for, 2 holes per side. So I'm going to, well, I can use my little cutter and do it right here. Well, not holes, circles. Good, it fits. That's kind of big. Let's get my smaller one. Oops, that doesn't go to that die set. Yeah, this will be better. So I need a total of 4. See which one I want. Really cool. Okay. Stick that in there so I don't lose it. Move my mat all over. Okay. Now, I want to put this on here, but I don't even have the thing. I don't have the pocket things made. What's going to go in these pockets? I didn't even think about that. But this has to go around that. So I think I will end up putting this here and put my, yep, that's going to work. Okay, let's glue this down. I scooted it, so I got glue all over. Okay, now we've got to glue these together. Oops, I forgot to cut an extra one. I'll have to do that. I'll show you why I do that. Okay, let's get some ink. Just has to be on the top. And I didn't get that one on there quite even. There we go. Oh, it's still recording. Yes, it is. Okay, so then let's die cut out of a scrap of paper here. Another one. Or I could just use this scrap because it's not usable. So this is what I like to do when I'm doing something like this. I just die cut a scrap of paper. And it would be smart if I just would keep it and throw it down in the package with my dies. Oh well, I think I can do it. Yeah. So then I fold it in half this way. See, I missed part of that, but it's okay. I can tell where it should match up. And then I fold it in half this way. Am I getting it right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I poke my hole in the center of this. I kind of need something to poke onto. Let me get my mat. My mat is not there. There it is. I moved it. Let's get it out. Oh, I've got everything in that bookshelf tight. Okay, so then poke a hole in the center of this, and then you can put this on here and get your hole for your brad centered. And that way it's not off kilter if that bugs you like it bugs me. Okay, now let's choose a brad. Got my pretty ones behind me here. Let's see. I think I've got some. Yes, these. Let's choose one of those. Or not one. I need two. I like. Oh, here. Here's a tiny pink. Now I hope. What's on the other side? Just her, so if I don't have another pink, I could do a different color. Oh, I do have another pink. Okay, good deal. Alright, so now we will put these through here, and I think I will put my twine through too. Let me put this through. Okay, there. Okay, I got it. All layers of it. Okay, and then we'll put this through. Now, I don't want, well, this one it doesn't matter. I was going to say I don't want to do it really tight, but this one it doesn't matter. This is the one that we won't be pulling it through. And I'm going to snip that twine so it's not longer than that. Okay. Then this one, I'm going to try not, oh, I needed 2 layers because I was going to put them through between the two layers like Cathy did. Okay, we got to do one more. I'm sorry. Well, it would help if I put the dye on there. I don't think it's going to cut without the dye, do you? Okay. Now, oops, I don't need that now. Glue. Oh, I'm getting sloppy because I know this is taking forever, and I'm sorry. I am not going to worry about making the journaling cards to go in there because, you know, I mean, that's not a big deal. Ah, it's sticking to me. I guess I probably don't need to worry about that, do I? This is the one that's going underneath. And I put my mat up too. Okay, I got it. Poke with it a little bit better. Okay. So then this is going to go through here too. And I'm not going to make them very tight. I don't want to tighten it down super tight on there. Okay, so now we need to decide. I think I'm going to have this side be the side the string comes down. So I'm going to glue this on here. I think I'll use my hot glue gun because I've got that brad. And I'm going to put it kind of like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I hope this is enough, I think it is. All it's got to do is shut it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around here. So you take it between the two. And I'm only going to wrap it once, I think that's plenty. Nope, I got it. Wait a second. This isn't working. What I'm trying to do is make sure that my string looks straight coming off of this when I put this down. So I want to put this about right here, I think. I'm making sure I catch that twine in my glue gun so that it's stuck down real good. I got glue strings everywhere. Okay, now hopefully, well, I still didn't get it looking real straight. Yeah, I did. Okay, so then this will just go around like that. Now I flipped this over somehow and I didn't get that inked, and you can really see that on there, so that's just a tip for you guys. And then I thought I might put a little charm on the end of that. I think a little key would work, wouldn't it? A little bit of key. Let's do that. Okay. Twine really wants to separate. Okay, so then put this through here. I think I'll put it through one more time so that it won't unravel itself. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see how this works. Yep, that's good. Okay, and then we'll cut the twine off. I think what I will do, because this twine wants to come unraveled, I think I will tie a tiny knot and get it, go through one more time. Okay, and tie this little knot on this side, and then cut the twine. So it lays like that. Okay, so then I'll have a tag in here and a tag there, and then we open it up and we've got our little notebook here, and we've got a pocket here that you can put things in. So, and then this could even be decorated more. I think that is so cute. I love Cathy's idea for this. So there we go. There you go. Isn't she pretty? That's a scrimping, Mommy. I think everything is that I used. This right here might not be. I'm not sure. But everything else is. I kind of think that is, but I don't know. I went through my printed digitals and just pulled out things I thought went together. You should see everything I have pulled out. Oh my goodness. Well, you have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.